Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is weird. I am in my freezer. So I thought what I would do today is a kind of like a day in the life. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna call this yet, but basically it's just gonna be following me around like on my daily melting activities. So like I'm always interested to see how people melt, what they do and that kind of thing. So I thought I'd start here. This is where I put all of my warmers at the end of the night. I don't run my warmers 24/7 or anything like that. At nighttime, I collect them all and I put them in the freezer. So I'm gonna pull all these out of the freezer and then I'm gonna show you my little area, my little setup or whatever. And yeah, and then basically I'll just warm throughout the day, and then as I change things out, I'll talk about the scent a little bit and kind of show you like the warmers that I'm using and that kind of thing. So trying something a little bit new. I don't know, you know, like how often I'm gonna do it or whatever, but I thought I'd try it one time and see how it went. Okay, let's pull these puppies out and let's get them going. So I'm just gonna give you all a little bit of fair warning. My warmer dishes are not the cleanest in the world. So this one, these pop out of these Patriot warmers. This is from Walgreens. This is probably one of my favorite 20-watt warmers because I feel like it's a little stronger than the Glades, but it's not as hard as like the Ashland is. So I take all of my little discs out, and then, so I'll do the same with my Glade. So they pop right out, so you can see my dish is a little dirty there. So they usually just pop right out with the freezer method. Sometimes you get, I don't know what that stain is. Probably need to try to clean these at some point. I think I do have a cleaning video where I clean my warmer dishes. So see, it just pops right out. But see now, sometimes if you have like a lip, I don't know what that stain will come out. I'll probably clean these at some point today just because this is irritating me already. But like sometimes things with a lip will kind of like sit on the side right there and you have to go in. I have a handy fondue fork that I use for wax that is difficult to get out. And like this one here is kind of, you know, kind of messy, so I'll just dump it in the trash. Try to pull the little like random bits out. And so basically what I'll do, oh, this one is gonna be tough. Oh, this one is dusty too. Like sometimes if I let them sit for too long, they get dusty. So usually in the morning time, I will start with like a coffee scent. So I'm gonna do hazelnut, marshmallow, fluff lattes. This is crushed hazelnuts, loads of fluffy marshmallow with caramel and coffee. So what I will do is I will take a chunk out and I know which warmers pretty much go where. Now I do use my Scentsy dishes on top of Ashland's. Like I'll kind of interchange the dishes. Like I don't really care like what warmer they go on. So we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna put this in my kitchen and my living room area. I'm just gonna go ahead and, actually no, we're just gonna put this in the kitchen. So let's go ahead and I'll show you my little area here. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and pull out one of these chunks here. It's kind of a small one. Actually, you know what? That should be pretty good for in the kitchen. I would usually grab a chunk like this and maybe just cut it in thirds, but this one should be good. My Sassy Girl's pretty strong for me, so. So the three warmers I have in here, so the dishes I'm gonna use are the Patriot, the 20-watt one that says from Walgreens, and then I have a blue Glade, and then a white Glade. Both of these are 20 watts. So I do have an Ashland warmer that I did get recently. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop this into probably thirds. So a chunk like that will go in the Patriot, and then the Glade, we'll go ahead and do that. Whoops. Wax is messy, I will tell you that much. Okay, so then we'll put that, so that'll be about the size. I'll let you know how the warming is. Usually sometimes I go a little bit heavier than what I've got here. I keep a paper towel down most of the day and then I'll just throw it away at the end of the day and then change it. I also wipe my blade off, I wipe my blade off after I have used it so it doesn't like intermingle with other scents. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start warming. So this is kind of in the corner of my kitchen. It's like the furthermost right-hand part of my kitchen. I have one to the left of me on the other side of the counter, and then I have one behind me. So it kind of hits like the, what do you want to call it? The triangular parts of the kitchen. If I wanted to, I probably could eventually put one over in like our little kitchen, eating kitchen area, but I really don't have a good place to put one, so I kind of don't do that. But most of the time the kitchen warms pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let it go here, and we'll just do a little time lapse. If that interests anyone, I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But again, also too, when your warmers come out of the freezer, you want them to kind of sit for just a minute and kind of, because you can kind of see the condensation there. Don't put them directly on your warmers until they've kind of thawed a little bit, and then go ahead and put them on. But we'll just let this go for a minute. So the next area I have is the bathroom. Now I don't warm in every space in my house. I really should. And I probably, as the days go on, I'll probably, if I continue to like to do this or whatever, I'll probably try to make sure that I'm warming in my daughter's room and in the computer room and in the bedroom. I always kind of like, I don't know, I like to enjoy the scent, so I try to keep it in like the main spaces that I'm gonna be in. So that's why that happens. So my bathroom warmer, I can use any one in there. I'll probably use, I need to wash that one really. This one, so what I can do with this guy, like with that stain, I can probably take some rubbing alcohol and clean it out real fast with a cotton ball. Let's see, actually, let me see if I can find my, where is my alcohol at? Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so I did find some alcohol. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, let's see this over here. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of that in there. And then I'm just gonna like kind of swirl it around. Make sure you clean this out really well too, because rubbing alcohol, I think is, I'm pretty sure it's flammable. So you don't wanna go, let's see, oh yeah, it is working. Sorry, I should have showed you guys as I was doing it, but whew, that stuff is strong. Oh, okay, it's even getting the wax out too. Oh, okay, hey. I'm like totally cleaning my warmer out. Okay, so that was that. That was pretty easy. Let me get these sides here with that. One of these, I'm gonna take a cotton swab, cotton ball that's wet. So I just basically just got this wet. I'm gonna take my dish and I'm gonna make sure I just clean it out really well so I don't have any residue in there. But from what I remember, rubbing alcohol will dissipate because I use it on my countertops. So yeah, I don't smell any rubbing alcohol in there anymore. So I think I got it. So yeah, so we'll just let that dry for a sec. And so for my living room area, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do 2 warmers here. I'm just gonna do these 2. Like I said, I put these on my Ashland warmers. I put these on the 24-watt warmers. I don't, so here's my thing with my dish. So I don't know about you guys, but I had the issue with the Ashland as far as getting it. I purchased them online and all of my dishes came broken. I think I have this one and one other one that came intact, which I don't mind because I actually don't love this dish. I feel like you have to really fill it up. I mean, you can see this is my last wax melt that I had in there. you can see that it didn't even like fill up the entire dish. So apparently you have to use quite a bit of wax. So I'm gonna go ahead and in the living room, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Chef Wendell's Cinnamon Squares Apple Cinnamon Ice Cream Man Vanilla Wafers. And I think I'm gonna try to make it easy on myself and try to find some coins to put in there. So there's that. I promise next time if I do this again, I promise I will have my dishes clean for you guys instead of doing it on the fly. But I mean, I guess that was a good example of how rubbing alcohol works, right? So then in the bathroom, I'm gonna go ahead and use Golden Willow Waxes, Corey Cleans House, Lemon Sugar, and Cotton and Blossoms. Let's have a sniff of this one. Oh, that one smells good. I love lemon sugar. Like, this is new for me, liking lemon sugar. I kind of hate lemon curd now, and then now I like fresh lemon. Oh, that one smells really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna dump that one in there, and yeah, so I will show you guys where these are in my house. You can kind of get an idea, and then I'll come back. Okay, so this one is, here, let me back up just a little bit. So this one is coming off pretty strong. So that's the scent notes, and it's kind of melted down now, and it's kind of getting in the air. And it is a nice, it's not too hazelnut dominant, but it is kind of similar to a lot of her coffee scents. Like, I find a lot of her coffee scents are similar in scent, even though there's a lot of different things going on in them. But it's a sweet coffee scent, so if you like your coffee sweet and full of stuff, this is a good one. Let's go ahead and check out the other warmers real quick, and I'll show you where they are. All right, so this is kind of my mess of a situation with the Ashland warmers. So I do have a third warmer that I keep behind the TV. You can't see it. It's one of my Patriot Walgreens warmers that I really like. So the Ashland warmers, so okay, let me just kind of move you down a little bit. So the cords are a huge mess. The 24 watt down there I took out because I felt like it was burning scent off way too fast. So I went ahead and just put the Ashlands there. So this is like my living room area. You guys have probably seen my living room area in some of my home decor tours and whatnot. So you kind of know the space. So I probably should put that third warmer instead of behind the TV. I probably should kind of disperse it somewhere else in the room, but I'm not really 100% sure where yet. I will find somewhere at some point, but these two seem to do pretty good as far as giving me a scent throw. I'll come back and let you know how this scent is doing. And let's go see the bathroom. So this is basically what I do with the living room area. Sometimes I'll have a third warmer going, but usually it's just the two Ashlands seem to do pretty well. But with VCS, it's kind of iffy on scent throw, so we'll come back and check. All right, so excuse this mess. Like I said, I'm starting my spring cleaning again, and I have not really hit this room. So now I know this looks crazy because it does not match. The top does not match the warmer. So I have broken my fair share of dishes throughout my warming time. So I love my blue Glade though. Like, I just cannot get rid of it, and I feel like it does really well in here. So I'm not ready to like give up on it yet. So I use a Scentsy dish on top of it. It works just fine. It gives off great scent, so I have no problems there. So this is the Golden Willow Waxes, Corey Does Laundry, or whatever that one is called. I'm gonna let that one kind of sit in here and melt down for a little bit, and then I'll come back in like 30 minutes and kind of check on it and see how it's doing. I usually keep my bathroom door shut. I would say this room is probably, I don't want to say how many square feet it is because I'm probably way off. It has a long sink area, the toilet on the end, then like a little bit of floor space, and then the shower's behind me. So, I mean, it's your normal guest size bathroom, not too big and not too small. You know, there's not like a big garden tub in here or anything. So usually like little amount samples, these kind of scent shots, 1 ounce scent shots from K's do very well in this kind of space. So I just kind of tuck it in the corner. I was just thinking as I was in here, I was like, you know what, I should put something up here to kind of cover the scent. I should put like a sign or something so that the warmer is hidden I don't necessarily always like my warmers to be kind of out and seen. I would rather just people wonder where the hell that good smell is coming from. So yeah. But anyways, that's that. And we will come back and I will tell you how everything's warming. Okay, so update on the VCS Chef Wendell ice cream or whatever it was, the bombshell blossom bag that I showed in the beginning. It's doing well in the living room. I feel like it's getting enough scent going. I can smell it pretty much throughout the entire room. It's not super strong, but I can smell it. It smells like a hot apple pie, like the insides of a hot apple pie. I'm not getting any pie crust or anything. Let's go check on the one in the bathroom and see how that one's doing. Okay, so the Golden Willow one, which is the lemon sugar, I believe, or was it lemonade? I can't remember now, and cotton blossoms. I need to look at the scent description again. This one's doing very well. I accidentally left the bathroom door open, but if I shut it, it would probably be a lot stronger. It is pretty strong in here. It does smell good. I do enjoy the scent. I really, really like this scent. So this has been probably about an hour or so that I've been letting it go. So let's go ahead and head back into the kitchen real quick. Okay, so the one that I was thinking of is this one. It's Lemon Sugar, Cotton and Blossom, Corey Clean's House. This one's really good in the bathroom from Golden Willow Waxes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna go forward with the whole day of this because first of all, my battery's running low and I have some other videos on here that's kind of taking up a lot of space. A day when I don't have any other videos, I'll go ahead and do like a full day. But mostly what I would do is probably around, I got started a little bit late today, so I probably want to start this over again like early in the morning. But I wanted to just kind of show you, like kind of give you an idea if you guys aren't interested in this kind of video or what have you. I'll probably let these scents go probably for about 3 hours. And then what I'll do is I'll turn all my warmers off. I'll put them back in the freezer. I wait probably about 10 minutes. And then I pop them out and then I just start over. Now these two dishes that you see in front of you right here, one of them can be for the office and one of them is for the bedroom. And so I'll use them. I also have that other dish back there that is the Ashland dish. But I need to get the wax out of there, so I need to put it on a warmer at some time today so I can melt it down and clean it out with a cotton ball. Because I tried to put it in the freezer and it's just not hardening up. There's just not enough wax in there. So, and then I also need to clean those two dishes pretty bad. But yeah, so that's probably what I'll do. I'll just see like what the feedback is on this video if you guys like this kind of video. And maybe I'll do like an entire day instead of just like a little snippet. Because honestly, I really don't have time to like mess around with the whole day today. So on a different day, I would do like the entire day of melting, but I just kind of wanted to give people an idea of like where the warmers are, how it's kind of set up, what I do. And then at nighttime, I wanted to throw in too. So like at nighttime, I'll start like a whole new thing. Like at nighttime, it's a little different because usually it's after I've been cooking and I'll try to put something in the kitchen that maybe might be a little bit brighter or like a clean scent. Sometimes I'll use my diffuser at night. And then in the living room, I'll usually put more of like a comforting scent, like Violet from VCS. I love that scent for like a relaxing type thing. Some sort of lavender. What else would I put in there? Sometimes like clean type scents can be relaxing to me, like the Jaws or like Omen, depending on what they're mixed with. Rosemary mint I like a lot too. Just scents that I relate to like happiness or whatever. So I know that's weird. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Or I can do VCS. I have Bellmead Beauty, which is like white nectarine and like velvet sugar, Witch's Chair, which is like Vermont honey apple and vanilla lace. Those are two other ones I just saw in my stash that I was thinking, those would be nice for like night melts or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It just depends on what I'm looking for that day. But if you guys like this, let me know in the comments and I will do like an all day one and we can walk around together and I'll include my bedroom and the office and where was the other place? Oh, my daughter's bedroom. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this maybe gave you some sort of insight, some sort of help. I don't know how helpful it was, but maybe just insight on how another person warms their wax throughout the day. And yeah, I also, my cutter and when the dishes I have, I don't leave them on the counter. I actually put them in the bottom drawer here when I'm not using them. So if I'm trying to clean off my counters or clean my kitchen or whatever, I'll move everything down. I also have a melting basket, which I'll probably show you in the next video, the next time I do this. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.